Can you hear it? Welcome to Relay.
All right, it's starting. I've got audio. Do you guys have audio?
No, do we have audio?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, that hurts.
Can they hear us?
Oh, that hurts.
Hello? Chat?
Okay. It's time. Are you guys ready? Wait, you guys are quiet? Okay, here. Try now.
Boost the volume.
I'll minimize me.
Volume?
There.
I would do
Yes,
things
boost the
against
volume.
Twitch guidelines
Boost
for a
the
coffee right
volume.
now.
Why don't
was
you
that,
go
Shiver?
make a coffee?
Because everyone's asleep.
Oh. Okay.
Everyone with sense is asleep.
Yeah, well, I wish I was asleep. Okay, are you guys ready for this? Are you guys ready?
No. I love it.
I knew it! I knew it!
You called it.
I
You
called it!
It's
I knew it!
amazing.
I knew it!
Amazing.
Ha!
Shiver's just sort of. All right.
Oh, I knew it! I
All
knew
right.
it.
All
All
right.
right.
Here we go. Hello,
so
fellow. What? I gotta
Go.
do my intro.
go.
Okay.
Gotta do my intro.
Okay.
All right. Hello, fellow Virosapiens. We are all meat thermometers. Stick us into the warm, fleshy sack of society and watch us turn red and implode. The Pandemonomicon foretells of a great many things falling from the sky. Golf balls, perturbed monkeys, very large blades of grass, rain, ice cubes, ice balls, ice skates, ice picks, ice tea, eyes, thighs, bicycles, tricycles, quad cycles, quincycles, sex cycles. The list goes on and on and on, just as life, just as time. Time.
I thought you were gonna say just as this show.
What is time? Time is a machine, a river of viscosity whose turgent whirls and twists and bends and hills and valleys masticate and regurgitate all that we are, all that we have been, and all that we shall ever be now and to the end of the river of lies that is life. Remember the prodigal, pimpernel, pernicious, and fornicatory in its fragile state. Welcome to all that slithers and slides. Welcome to the moist inner sleeve of the Star Citizen community. Welcome to the end of the world. Welcome to the relay station.
Yeah, that's about right.
Have you
Shiver's-
always had a chin?
Shiver's wondering currently if he's still asleep.
Look, Cass cut my hair today,
I can tell.
and I went to shave
She
my
missed.
beard, and I was like, I did the first two like shaves, and then I was like, nah, I'm done.
Yeah. What does she think of your new look?
It's disappearing after the podcast.
Oh. Dude, shave
gonna-
just your
disappointed.
mustache.
I'm gonna go to full on chops. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then, every week on the podcast, you can have a slightly less beard.
Yeah.
Slightly less of a beard. There you go.
So, hello everyone. That was my big.
Do the reverse Hitler. So just shave just a little strip right there.
Just a strip in the middle.
Yeah.
It's week 3 of
204.
yeah. Thank you, Tweeb. Appreciate that. I think you know what? I think I can pull it off.
Yeah.
No,
I
you
mean-
should shave it off. That would hurt.
Oh God.
I don't really have words.
Here. I'm gonna at everyone and say,
Uh-oh.
Come look at David's dumb face.
Look, everyone. I was seriously thinking, like, okay, there wasn't an Inside Star Citizen this week. How am I going to entertain all of these people who are all stuck at home due to the plague, and also because, I mean, which one of us would actually at will leave their houses? So I figured this was something I could do to bring enjoyment to, I don't know, 10 or 11 people.
Why didn't you shave on stream?
That would be
That is not allowed ever
Is it
again.
not?
Dolvac, ever since Dolvac,
It's legendary. It was a legendary stream.
never again.
We've had a few of those. In like our 5 years of doing this, we've had a few legendary streams where some crazy stuff has happened.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, the classic with Paul, and I think that's all I really need to say.
Oh.
Speaking of Paul,
Showers, Paul Shelley.
speaking of Paul, Jake, aren't you on?
I am. Yes. So almost immediately after our show, about 30 minutes afterwards, Paul, myself, and the esteemed Salt E Mike are going to talk about the Star Citizen land on the captain's table.
Excellent.
Come join us. For those who like haven't paid attention for over a year, Salty Mike is the artist formerly known as Torque17.
Uh-huh.
I really like the word fornicatory.
That sounds like a brothel.
Yeah, like instead of
I'm going
you got the factory, you've got the rectory, and you've got the fornicatory.
Yeah. Rectory also sounds like a brothel, to be honest.
Yeah, it's like an eatery, right? But a fornicatory.
Welcome to the second week of quarantine relay.
Yeah. I mean, this is nothing new for us, to be honest.
Yeah, that's a good point.
This is just how we operate.
Okay.
Listen, we've trained for this. We have prepared for this quarantine our entire lives.
Yep.
We are more equipped to be stuck indoors and do nothing but play video games.
Man, Bannerlord came out.
Forever.
Bannerlord came out. Nothing else is needed. Bannerlord.
Yeah.
If I didn't have like a child that needs to be dealt with, I could sit down today at Bannerlord, and honestly, in 2 years when this is all over, I'd probably just emerge and be like, "What I miss?"
Listen, Tweeb, I feel you. I feel your skepticism. However, every single one of us has a massive Steam
Porn
backlog. I mean, also, listen, David, I'm gonna need you to tone down the just for some reason you've decided to adopt this persona because you have shaved 1/3 of your beard, and I can't handle it. I'm gonna need you to calm down.
I thought you were talking about being in a fornicanery, not a masturbatorium.
All right, David, we need to wiggle. Bryce Arena just subscribed for the 32nd month in a row.
That's a lot of months. Bryce Arena, you're about to hit 36 months. That is 3 years of shame. Shame.
And me womp.
Oh, I'm gonna do the same. Be right back. Start talking about video games.
Okay. Honestly,
Yes,
Bri, I don't know why either.
Eris definitely needs a bowler hat and a monocle right now.
Oh, I wish I had one. I've got a top hat somewhere. I could put that on.
There you go. You can just like break your glasses in half, and then you have a monocle.
New glasses. actually.
Awesome. I have some new ones coming too, actually. First time I've needed them in a decade.
Nice. So I'm gonna move us over to this because I think there's a thing that we can talk about. But I'm gonna turn that off. Wait, no. I'm gonna turn. Hang on. That off, and this is on. Okay. Good. Yes. Because they did do a Star Citizen Live this week with some art in it.
Yes, they did.
Art's nice.
I got to see Paul Jones make some marketing art for the Aries in an hour.
Wait, hang on. Someone illuminate me. Why are we salty about 3.9 now?
Because
Maybe
we're
'cause
not
it's
even
not
on
out
wave
yet?
1.
I don't think.
Does it
But,
matter?
I mean, considering they're all
In
working
a
from home,
way.
I'm not surprised.
Everything is delayed.
It's an Evocati currently.
Everything is delayed right now. Like
Life is delayed.
everything.
As long as Cyberpunk comes out in September, I'm good.
And it's entirely possible it won't. It depends.
know.
Like CIG are lucky that they've already got distributed development and they're somewhat okay. But even for CIG, there's only so much that can be done, you know?
I propose that we change name of Evocati to Isocati.
Why is that?
Because everyone's isolated. Apart from fucking me.
Why aren't you isolated?
They haven't put a lockdown here.
No,
Still?
Japan's like, meh.
Mm-hmm.
Really? How many cases you guys got?
Did I tell you about what the Prime Minister said and did? Or his
Oh, yeah.
wife?
Yeah, I heard about his wife going out for drinks, yeah.
Whilst he was giving a speech saying everyone in Tokyo should stay in.
Yeah. Yeah, heard that. We're on lockdown.
Good times. Yeah, they
so
just
so they're putting a ship there. What ship is that? What this
The
is
Ares.
the Ares? Isn't that like
I'm back. Can you hear me?
Hello. Yeah, I can hear you, Jake.
Did you forget about the Aries already?
I mean, does anyone like the Ares?
I love
Really?
the Aries. I love it. I
That's
love
the
it.
that's the one
I
with the big
love
gun,
it.
right?
Yes. It's the gun. It's the ship that is a gun. Yes.
Yeah, I love it. Get out
I
of
thought
here,
that
David.
was all of Saber's ships.
No.
Crusader is my favorite
Get it?
manufacturer,
Saber.
I think.
No.
Being tired.
Terrible.
You're being
Yeah.
you're being tired.
I'm always
Yeah,
terrible.
tired.
Yeah.
Am I ever not terrible?
That's an interesting question.
It's. I mean, art looks good. I kind of wish I had audio, and I want to listen to how they did because they generated the city underneath there, right?
Why didn't you watch the hour-long show?
Oh my god! Because I'm tearing up my deck out back.
Why
Wait, did
are
I-
you doing that?
What beer are you drinking, David?
Hang on. Did I mute you guys accidentally?
Did you mute?
I think
No,
I probably.
we dropped.
No,
frames.
we just had a hiccup in the stream. I had to refresh it.
Oh, okay.
Hello. What beer are you drinking?
There is a
Hang on,
lot
hang
of
Okay.
I'm drinking a classic Texas beer,
Revolver.
the Revolver Blood and Honey. It is an unfiltered deep golden ale brewed with malted two-row barley and wheat, finished with blood orange peel, Texas honey, and a blend of spices.
I'm drinking a local brew. This is the Stray Dog Brewing Company's This One. It's a California Common. It's got a moderate malt presence. It's intertwined with balanced notes of toast and caramel, with hints of rustic wood and mint on the nose. It has a beautiful it's got a copple color. Coffee color. Copper color.
Does it make your tongue swell?
Apparently. I'm allergic. Definitely allergic. Send help.
Oh, can you imagine if you were allergic to beer? You'd lose your mind.
We're sort of going through that with Link right now. Just we're trying to introduce him to solid foods, and also being really, really worried that he might be allergic to one of those solid foods because it's not like there's a readily available hospital to go to currently.
They would probably take some time out of their day to save a kid's life.
I know they would, but it's still not.
But then he could bring back other fun stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I will now show you guys why things are roboting randomly. We're gonna try this.
Uh-oh.
Oh no! What is he doing?
He's going to try and play Star Citizen, I think.
Oh god.
Yeah, here we go. All right, we get to live comment on David trying to play Star Citizen. It's gonna be great.
Okay, is everything still running? Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you just
I
fine.
can hear you.
Okay.
Whether or not the stream can is another question.
It looks fine actually on stream. Everything seems to be good.
Okay. First question.
What? You
I don't
always
know.
play
I can't-
female character.
Yeah,
Oh,
but I
you
can't click on anything. It broke, guys.
It's broken already.
Rip.
Quick, get Dennis in here.
All right, relaunch. That was our first crash. Let's see how many crashes we can get in the next
Crash counter.
hour.
Oh yes.
Oh no, there was some news this week we can talk about.
Oh,
We'll talk
definitely.
about it. I'm gonna try and make myself while you guys talk.
Oh.
So the monthly report came out this week. I'm only partway through it because it's very long, like the old ones were.
Yeah.
Yeah, they talked recently a bit about, well, one of the things in here that's pretty cool, they've now enabled up to, obviously this is in development, not necessarily in a release version, but they've enabled up to 30 physics threads or up to 3/4 of the logical cores available on your computer. So they're using all those cores.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
Okay, who looks like me here? Yes.
That's a David. That's wait. What?
Sure. Let's go with that.
I don't like that his face changes and then his skin changes. it skeeves me out.
Oh man. Consider Jake skeeved.
I'm very skeeved right now.
So, fun fact, I've never actually gone through this.
What? This has been in the game for like a year.
Yeah.
Or do you just like fire through really quickly and hit accept?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, sure. Wait.
Idris's got delayed, sadly.
to win.
4.0.
Boo. Well, it does
Yeah.
have the potential to completely destroy the game's performance in the server.
Yeah. It actually was because they didn't feel like it was fun.
Oh, that's not cool.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Like it didn't like the flow of it didn't feel good enough.
Wasn't playing well.
Yeah.
That's
That
too
is
bad.
some hair. That is some hair. Look at that.
Do they not have
Oh.
beards yet?
No.
Fuck. Well then, this entire exercise was pointless. I wanted to get me one of these, but sure.
Yeah, no. That ain't happening.
Where am I going?
Where should we put this guy?
I don't know.
Grimhex.
Speaking of, there's a new item on the roadmap this week.
Grimhex improvements.
And they are adding Grimhex improvements.
What are they going to improve?
That's
Nito
what
Bandito.
That's what I'm going to look at right now. The roadmap.
They're going to make
What
it
are
grimmer
they?
and hexier.
Oh, they're making it grimmer and hexier. Okay, that's good. Finalizing Grimhex, making it a complete landing zone. Main changes will now include new location-branded utilitarian hangars accessible by the main hub, a scramble race feature, and additional content.
I do like the scramble race feature. Isn't that the thing that they were gonna do, like a race course around Grimhex?
Yep.
They're finally doing that after a million years.
It's definitely been a million years.
You know, it would be a lot of fun if the racetrack at one point passed right over top of the where hangars opened up and ships came up. So like you'd be racing along at full speed and then a ship would start coming up because it's taking off or landing and you'd have to like dodge out of the way. Yeah.
Or
your
smash into it, the
solution-
poor bastards.
Yeah, is having hanger rammers as well as pad rammers.
Yes, that's his solution. The other thing they added was 4.1, which already had the cargo deck in it for space stations, has now added the refinery deck as well.
Oh, sorry.
This place is dirty.
Yeah,
It is Grimhex.
it's always been like that.
I don't like it. I've never been to Grimhex.
That's good.
Never?
Never.
That'd be,
That
that'd
was
be-
location number 2.
Yeah, I never went.
Oh my god.
He thought it was too grim. Oh dear. Oh, it's terrible.
You gotta turn on the grim light to make not so grim dark.
The other thing that they added to the roadmap is actually coming right away in 3.9. They added the contacts list refactor and friends list unification is now going to be in 3.9.
That's good.
Mhm.
That's very good. That's a long time coming.
I've hated the friends system for a long time.
That's because it was garbage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's bad.
So what are you planning
So
to do
sad.
here, my friend?
I don't know, but something's wrong here.
What's wrong? Oh, that's fun. Well, they did say they were improving Grimhex.
They
Clear. I'm
some love.
That was hilarious.
It's a good start. It's a good start.
Hi, Stargrass.
This is what we're doing until ISC comes back.
Just hours of David playing.
David
Yeah.
not being able to just wait until I try and take off.
Oh, that's gonna be fun. How long has it been since you actually took off in the ship?
Oh god, just so long.
700 years.
Hey Sargarath,
700 years.
nothing happened to my face. My face is completely normal.
It's normal.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Look, I'm just trying to entertain people in these times of okay. What am I launching in?
Launching.
Launching in a. Oh
Reclaimer.
man. Oh, there you
Reclaimer?
go. Reclaimer. We
Why
have
don't
this.
why don't I get a?
Oh, he does not have
oh.
a reclaimer.
Yeah, I do.
Oh no, there it is. It's right there. Never mind.
Why don't I get a fuck, what's that ship? The one that everyone loves and sucks.
In your opinion, that could be any.
I mean, you hate all of the ships, so I have
That's
no
all of
idea.
the ships.
Not Cutlass, then. Carrick. Thank you, Bryce Arena. Why don't I have a Carrick?
I don't know. Why don't you have a character?
Well, I'd think that the Endeavor should get me a loaner Carrick.
You should write a message to them
I
saying
think they give you a mole instead.
Really?
yeah, you definitely can't get a reclaimer
His
at
pads
Namek.
are too small.
This place sucks. What use is a place that you can't even spawn a reclaimer?
A pirate
A
base.
small one.
Oh,
Man.
man. Go mining.
Oh man, I haven't mined it. I haven't actually seen them all, so fine. I don't actually know when the last time I went mining at the very beginning of mining.
It's a lot better now. Oh, man.
Like the very beginning. And I think that might have been the last time I played, so.
That was like 400 years ago.
A01, okay.
Told you a million times. Don't exaggerate, Nehkara.
A million times.
It's definitely been a million times, yeah. It's good advice. Good advice.
So those are landing pads 2 through 6. Where is landing pad 1?
Nobody knows.
I see it
Come on,
out
man.
there.
You can do it.
You can do it.
Read the signs.
Whatever. Fine.
Landing pad 2, 3, 4.
I'm sure
That one.
I'm sure this is gonna be fine.
This
The
is why I
famous
never want to
last
go to an
words.
airport with you.
Oh, man. Alright, let's see if you can find it now. It's over there. He's gonna break his legs, isn't he?
Yep.
No.
Yes.
This thing's kind of big.
No, he got through. Wow. Yeah, it's a medium mining ship.
All right.
Nothing
It's
compared
a
to
large boy.
It's nothing
It's-
compared to the Orion.
That's a freelancer coming in
Yep.
and going away. Okay, so what else is new this week? Did they talk about anything else?
It's pretty much just a monthly report and the roadmap. That's pretty much all we
Basically.
did this week.
That was the majority
What?
of it.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I don't even know what I
Why'd
did.
you do it?
I
There
meant
was
to hit
a
F.
there was a pretty good image of the Vandal that came up this week.
Yeah, I saw that. They're looking good.
I will
'Kay.
drop into Twitch chat.
Someone tell me how I get into this ship.
There's an elevator towards the middle, I think. Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah, right
Oh.
above you. Straight
above
above
you.
you.
No, right there in the middle. Yeah.
Yes, but how do I make it come down?
Apparently
Oh.
you can.
There it is. It just didn't show up. Cool. So ISC is off for a month, correct?
They
Correct.
said a month or so. So yeah, I'm guessing so.
Correct. Mostly due to the fact that nobody's in an office.
I mean,
I
that's
mean, it was normally
it's
off anyway.
fair.
Yeah.
Climb.
Like, I mean, nothing is running as per normal right now, right? Like,
No. Nope.
we have to accept that.
Can
I will be
call
on-
out- Can I
I'm
call
enjoying
out
this 'cause I've
Sony
never
for
seen
being
the show.
terrible.
Can you call it what for being terrible?
Sony.
So,
So,
why?
so The Last of Us 2 got delayed indefinitely.
Oh,
Yeah, I saw that.
But it's not because
My heart.
the game's not finished.
Yeah.
It's not because they wouldn't be able to finish it in time, having transitioned to remote before May, because they are able to. In fact, developers have confirmed that the game is like 99.9% done.
It's because
Right?
they can't ship it.
It's because they can't ship it. Just
Release it digitally.
digitally,
Yeah.
please.
No, because what they said is they want everyone to be able to play it at the same time.
Stupid.
It is.
Well, then it should be released on every platform simultaneously.
Yeah.
Should. Yep. Thing is, and yeah, Bryce is right. It's because they don't want to lose money on physical copies. But
They're not
Look
going to
at-
lose money if they don't
They
make those
more-
physical copies.
They make more money on.
Yeah,
oh,
they make
maybe
way more money on.
Maybe
on
they already made
digital.
they might
the
have already
discs.
made them.
Yeah.
If they already made the discs, then-
I really like that. Like movies that we're supposed to be releasing right now are either coming out on like streaming platforms or
yeah.
Yeah.
like it's just
It's awesome.
hey, look,
Um,
Onward just released and now it's on Disney Plus. Like,
I'm very excited to
Yeah.
Artemis-
watch that movie.
Artemis Fowl, which
Yes.
Disney was supposed to be releasing in June, I think, or no, May.
is just
is-
going to
it's
Disney
going-
Plus.
It's going straight to Disney Plus. Yeah.
Yep.
And if only
And-
that movie looked good.
I
Well,
liked
still.
the novels.
Everybody does, in fact. Doesn't mean that movie looks good.
I will be honest, I haven't actually looked at the movie.
Are you
If
just flying
there-
around shooting asteroids now?
Yeah. I don't know what to do now.
You need to go to a planet.
How?
There's one right in front of you
How do I go there?
with quantum.
How do I activate that?
Same way you always have, my dude.
He doesn't remember.
Is B.
There you go.
B.
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
It's been a while,
And then
okay?
When it's fully charged up and everything, hold down B. Yeah, we put it in. Oh, never mind. You had already engaged.
Don't worry. I do kind of know some things. Just not many.
That's okay.
It's kind of how I live my life.
Yeah.
I know a little bit about a whole lot.
Yeah. Just not enough to be useful at anything.
Yeah. Exactly.
Top Gun 2 release has been pushed.
I'm actually sad about that.
So here's my question. I'm really curious about this. Do you think that all these movies, like, say, I think Onward and Artemis Fowl will go back into theaters once the theaters reopen
Maybe for like a limited release or something.
for like 2 weeks or something?
So we've
Marvel just pushed every release date up one. So
Oh, yeah.
so Black Widow has Eternals release date. Eternals has Shang-Chi's release date, etc. And they also confirmed the release order of a bunch of movies, which is crazy. So like Captain Marvel 2 is supposed to come out next year.
Oh.
So
What's up,
I really feel like for a long time we've been working with a sort of a system that doesn't really take into account the way society works now. We still run movie theaters, we still run malls, and I think we're gonna start seeing a lot of that drop because all of a sudden, like, we haven't used that shit in a long time.
I use movie theaters all the time.
I love movie theaters.
I love movie theaters.
It's a million times better than watching a movie in your house. Not the same, unless I can build a like 200-foot screen in my
Malls,
house.
I agree with you.
Malls are kind of
Malls are terrible.
pointless.
But like, I think that those things are gonna start to die as people who normally would have continued business as usual are gonna start seeing, oh, I didn't need any of that to do anything. You know, like
Well, except that, Disney's not gonna start releasing all their movies on Disney Plus once the theaters are back open again.
I think they might.
No, they won't. There's
No,
no
they
point. They'll lose like
They
$100
make
billion,
so much
$100
money,
billion.
yeah.
There's no point.
I
Unless
think.
unless
I
you're
think
willing
what we're
to,
gonna see.
unless
I
you're
think-
willing to spend about $100 on to unlock a movie on Disney Plus, then they won't.
No, I think what we're gonna see instead is just a reduction in the time from theater to.
I can see that.
Okay. This is a rock that apparently I can mine.
You do know why there's a delay from theatre release till home release, right?
I actually don't.
Because they want there to be one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Long.
They
But
can
that's
they
simpler
can
than-
press the discs at the same time that it's in
Yeah.
theaters.
Well, yeah. I mean, I could see that.
Why does
I
it
could
keep
see that.
moving me forward?
Probably because people that keep pressing W.
No, I don't. I'm pressing S. I want to just stay here and mine this thing. How do I
Which
mine
thing
it?
is that? I have no idea how to use them all.
Okay.
Actually, can the pilot
I
even
don't know.
mine in them all?
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't actually remember if the pilot.
I
can
think
use-
you may have to get out of the pilot seat because the mole is designed to be multi-crew.
I pressed M. Did
What is
nothing.
M? Yeah, you can't
Press
mine
C.
from the pilot seat.
Oh, C. Okay, there we go. Cool. Okay, now so maybe I can just
Thank
float
you, Star
here.
Helix.
Oops, that's not get out.
Just hold down F and then
Yeah, I'm working on it.
move your mouse.
I'm
over
working
to
on
the
it.
right.
How do I get out?
There should be an exit somewhere.
Come on,
Is
game.
there
let
a?
me-
It's actually a good question. Is there a? I
Okay.
can't remember. Oh, there! It's right there in the middle of the screen.
I am so damn excited for the context
Ooh, why?
menus.
Why is the default exit seat? That's good. Thank you, Dirk. I had totally forgot. They've changed that button so many times. I have no idea. I had no idea what it was anymore.
Yeah, it used to be H.
It used to be an F key too for a while. Right,
That was before
let's see if you can find a mining.
That was before the cursor system came out. That's bathroom.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it is on the lower deck, and then you go out to one of the wings.
The ship is very, very orange.
It is very
like it.
orange. I love this ship actually.
I'm not sure
Yeah,
why.
it's pretty
I'm not sure why the inside of or the outside of my visor is wet though.
Because of a bug.
I've only
Yeah.
been in the ship.
Yeah, it's a bug.
Yeah,
Man.
it's just the snow. It
Uh,
doesn't. It's a bug, not.
Oh, there,
detecting
power on.
that you're inside.
Damn.
Okay.
Blast it.
Shoot it.
What am I doing?
All right, so
I'll let Jake give you a blow by blow on how to mine.
you see the meter with like a little green meter,
Yeah.
with like a little green section. You want to get in the green section and then
Okay.
hold it.
I can do that.
Yeah.
Be careful of keeping your laser
And
at
then-
100%
and
though.
Yeah. Just
Nothing.
get
No.
ready to
No.
hold
Nothing
down.
bad's gonna happen. It's all good, guys.
Alright, you might want to ease off the throttle there. You might want to ease off the throttle there. Okay.
North, yeah. In before Kerblamo.
Ah.
And we have
In
one day
before Kerblamo.
more.
Oh,
Wow, that was aggressive.
yeah. This beer is very good. It is, I didn't realize that it's 7%,
Oh wow, that's
which is
strong
pretty
beer.
good.
Oops.
I see why people like this one. I don't know why. The first time I had it, I wasn't super impressed, but this is like a very solid beer.
Excellent. So you have to switch to.
Maybe I should put it in the microwave so it's
Don't
not
I have to,
solid anymore. It
shatter
needs to be
this one
liquid
too?
So I can drink it.
The purple ones? No, you should just be able to suck it up.
Oh, oops.
Shit. I'm watching the stream, not Discord. It's on Shiver. Enjoy that one. Like 3 seconds late.
Wait, did that turn off?
Uh,
Now what do I do? They're so far away.
What is the key for the like vacuum one?
Oh,
The switch?
no.
Don't you just right click?
Oh yeah, you just right click.
Shiver, go away.
David.
Yeah?
Oh no, the orange one does need to be fractured again.
Yeah, if it's orange, it needs to be fractured. If it's
Purple.
it's purple, then you can
Turn on the vacuum.
I can see now where it would be handy to have a pilot, because I'm now very, very far away from...
Yeah.
Definitely. Watch, you're gonna go to the red there. Don't blow it up!
It's gonna explode, sir.
No, I got it.
No, he's got it. He's got it. Oh, there you go. Now you gotta right click. There you go. Extract and move.
Yeah.
Get some of those resources.
Get up, slurp.
Oh, that's cool.
Glurp up the rocks.
Look, see, I'm not completely incompetent, guys, and also, I play Star Citizen.
I love that that's the bar. I'm not completely incompetent.
Only a little bit. I just spilled LaCroix all over myself.
You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to drink it.
See, I play this game, okay? Now no one can
There you
tell
go.
me that I don't, because I played it on stream.
Alright, I'm trying to decide what is the best seltzer water.
It's bubbly.
It is not. So bubbly's good. Bubbly's either
Bubbly
the
is good.
best one or number 2.
By
but
price?
I've been having, although LaCroix right now is actually cheaper here in the States than bubbly.
Really?
For some.
Huh.
Don't know why. But you're right. It is usually cheaper.
So I'm looking for a new.
Polar is very good.
I'm looking for a new mic, and I want to show you guys what happened and why I need a new mic. This section of cable became hard,
Oh,
and
very
it
strange.
just like breaks, as you can see.
Very strange.
It's Viagra.
Yes, I sprinkled a little Viagra on it just to see what would happen, and
I mean, that's what I do with everything.
I took Viagra once, got stuck in my throat, and had a stiff neck for ages.
Shiver. I'm not sure that's how it works.
Well, I got it off some hardened criminals.
Oh, that was great.
How do I... wait, why? Awesome. That's cool. I like that. That's a cool
really-
little arm.
I'm really fascinated by the work that the very long and intensive work that CIG is doing to convert the entire game to Vulkan.
I'm fascinated by DLSS 2.0.
It's wild, dude.
I want that.
Wild!
Dude, DLSS plus ray tracing is like, it's some insane stuff. Sir,
Yes, Dweeb, can I help you?
you are hanging on the edge of tomorrow. Live and learn.
Charm. Charm.
Is this making anyone uncomfortable?
No, I watched The Walk the other day. Now nothing can make me uncomfortable again, because goddamn.
What is happening
You
with
know-
my leg there?
Has anyone else seen that movie?
No.
No?
I have seen Uncut Gems, though.
You should go
That
watch that
movie
movie.
will make you uncomfortable.
Yeah? Oh, no. Totally fine. Low gravity. We're good. It's Star Helix. It's low gravity.
Sir,
It'll be fine.
now you're just stuck there.
Yep.
I think it's time for some questions.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Especially now that David
David
is dead.
David's reenacting the. Oh my god. Why
Dude,
can't I-
imagine that this
Just
is
imagine.
how you died. You fell off
The
your
ship's right there.
on the nowhere close to anyone that could ever happen. You're just stuck in this frozen wasteland.
Also,
I mean,
can I just say,
like
I
Canada.
really very appreciative of how awesome the game looks right now. Good job, CIG.
It
With
does
the
look
snow and
really
everything.
pretty.
It looks great. So I do think that you should be able to communicate like very basic things with your ship on your mobiGlas. Like, come get
Go
me,
down?
please.
Yeah,
Is
like
it-
I mean,
help.
it's not
It's
that
your
cold.
ship, but not your girlfriend. Come down.
How do I put holster drop?
Oh, holstering weapons.
Hold F and point the cursor at your gun.
Oh, there you go. Stop.
How do I wipe my visor?
You cannot.
You
yet.
can't.
We have
That-
not invented the technology to wipe your visor.
That is that's bad. Also,
Although, to be fair, if you just wiped your, as a Canadian, I know if you just wiped your visor right now, it would be mirrored.
oh, it makes it worse. But
Yeah.
straight up, you know what's needed right here?
Windshield wipers?
No, something else. So in the glut of battle royales,
The glut.
yeah, we have a glut of battle royale games currently, and there's one.
I mean,
Who's-
there's like 5.
Yeah, that's a lot.
not-
There's
that's
one.
not a lot.
There's more than there are zombie games right now.
Zarmbies.
Zombie game.
Speaking of zombie games, started playing Left 4 Dead 2 again. They've added the greatest mutator ever. Left 4 Dead 2 Game of the Year 2020. It's
Oh,
called.
dear lord.
Uh-huh.
What's it called? Special Delivery.
So good.
It's called Special Delivery. There are no regular zombies. There are only special infected, and there are 6 of them at a time, and there is no respawn timer for any of them. So the entire run through, it is just special
Oh my
infected.
That's not cool at all.
I've never played anything more amazing. But seriously, I can't remember even what the name of the damn game is right now. But one of its selling points is like it's sort of a race down a mountain away from, you know, the ever-present circle that contracts. But
The effervescent circle.
yeah, the effervescent circle. But you've got like you can pull out skis. Why can't I pull out skis and just go skiing down this mountainside?
Definitely, I think that's going to be something they'll do.
They have to.
Yeah.
And
Like
Aris the
extensible
Eagle.
skis.
skis
was that,
and a
Shiver?
parasail.
Eris the Eagle.
Eris the Eagle, indeed. Yes, I would love to see that. I'm quite entertained by this though. David wandering alone.
Well, so where?
Moon.
So is there a way to force a respawn?
Yes.
I want that context menu, guys.
Yeah, very much so. Yes, there's a way to force a respawn. You're gonna have to check the. I don't know what the hotkey is for it. Oh, backspace. There you go, backspace.
Yeah.
Apparently not.
Alt backspace. Right alt
Oh.
backspace.
Right alt and backspace.
No, it's just to hold backspace.
Oh.
He's dead. He's sliding down the mountain very slowly.
Now, are you gonna go
Okay.
get your mole again?
No, I'm actually going to quit out of that, and we're gonna try and
Questions.
yeah. But look,
You're
we played some
quitting
Star
out?
Citizen. We played some Star Citizen on the relay station. That
now
has
you can't hold it against us for whatever reason.
yeah. Yeah. We're on to you. We're on to you.
Oh.
Has anyone asked any questions? Is a good
Guess
question.
what? There are 2 questions.
Oh, sweet. That's perfect.
I have some inside information on the Relay family. Dolvac just started playing Bannerlord.
I mean,
He's been playing it.
as soon as this is
I know.
done, what do you
I
think I'm
just
doing?
my Steam notification came up, and it's like. Oh man.
I've
So
been playing Stellaris lately, and all these things keep popping up. You know, Dave Jones is playing Bannerlord, and it's just like, good for him. That's nice.
And mine has been popping up with. Actually, you probably not because I'm using the GOG Galaxy launcher.
oh yeah,
But yeah, I'm like
Divinity.
I was on isolation for 6 days, so I'm now like 60 hours into Divinity Original Sin 2.
So Gilliga asks, I haven't been following Star Citizen's development since CitizenCon. How would you rate CIG's current level of transparency about progress?
3.5 out of 8 Idrises.
A
Dry.
consistent 7 out of 10 as always. It could be better, but it's better than
So
it could be.
a solid wall is very non-transparent, and that is the standard video game, like zero transparency until release. I'd say Star Citizen is currently sitting at one of those like panes of glass that's glazed and like
Frosted.
wavy. It's frosted and wavy, so you can see that stuff's happening on the other side, but you can't really see what's happening. It's like, I think doctors' offices use it a lot. Like you can see that someone's in the room, but you can't really see what's going on in the room. That's currently where Star Citizen is at, as
And if
opposed
people
to
hold certain positions, it can look very bad.
yes, yes,
Yeah.
or good, depending on what you're looking for.
Oh,
3 out of 5.
Yep.
Salt
Better.
out of 10.
I like that one. Eris's Amazing Beardo asks,
Beardo.
how long do you think CIG will make the switch to Vulcan? They would like to release Squadron 42 with Vulcan enabled, right?
Yeah,
probably, yeah. How long until they make the switch? It's a big project, and there's only
2025.
like the graphics team working on it. I'm gonna guess
2025.
Middle of 2021 they'll switch.
These are
And-
Price is Right rules. Wait, does that mean I win or lose?
I think that means you lose. Closest without going over. So if I say now,
Tomorrow.
yeah.
Is that like $1?
Yeah, exactly.
That's like
I'll
Price
say
is Right is so
one
dumb
day
because
after the middle of 2021.
all right,
Q3,
Q3 2021.
You're gonna be like that,
Yeah.
are you, Shiver?
October.
You know, so I gotta say, I kind of wonder about some video game companies. Like, will some try to move up their releases so that it releases during the current quarantine because everyone's looking for shit to do during quarantine?
Probably some of them. If they were almost ready or ready.
Like, they might be like, yeah, you know what, we're gonna launch around holiday time, but this is probably better than holiday time, you know?
We've actually already seen that happen. A few games have moved up like a couple days because they were
Yeah.
just about to come out.
Bannerlord moved up one day.
I could see it. It depends how much development they have left to do because some of these studios are going to have a harder time than others doing the whole work from home thing.
Yeah.
Hey, do you know it's a crazy story? are you aware of the Ori series of video games,
Yes,
such as Blind Forest and Will of the Wisps?
I am aware.
Um,
I'm a very wary bear.
both of those games were made completely 100% remote.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, they don't have a physical studio.
That's interesting. I guess it makes sense to do it. It would save you a ton of money.
So
I have another cool story about that game. Actually.
Okay, go first, and then I want to talk about the remote stuff. Go.
Okay, so do you guys remember a few years ago, the fan project called AM2R?
No.
Excuse me. It stands for Another Metroid 2 Remake.
All right.
And it was perfect. It was basically a complete remake of that game, in a modern engine with modern frame rates, can run on any computer. It was really really good. And Nintendo shut it down because obviously, and also because they were working on their own remake, which is out on the 3DS. So that guy's like, well, I guess I'm done. And then he got an email from Moon Studios. They're like, hey, we want you to do some test projects for us. We want to see what you can do, like to see if he was like a one note developer or if he was actually good. He is now the lead level designer on Ori Will of the Wisps, and he is one of the reasons why that game has become an instant classic.
Nice.
Awesome.
Like, people are saying it's one of the best Metroidvanias ever made.
Awesome.
So that's a cool story.
So interesting stuff coming out of like where I work, which is just general government. But a bunch of surveys have gone out of like, because before all Corona happened, we were limited to like maximum of 1 day a week work from home. And the current climate is clearly showing managers and so on that, oh, hey, it's actually not the end of the world if people work from home, because if your job involves sitting at a computer, you are just as able to sit at a computer from home as you are from an office. So they've started sending out surveys of like, how many days would you feel comfortable working from home and crap like that. But
Every day.
Every day, yeah. But interestingly enough, in Ontario, they've been doing some research into, well, not even research, just number crunching of regular load on the power system and current load on the power system. And under the current, what's going on right now, it's as if the entire city of Ottawa, Canada's capital, has disappeared from Ontario's power grid.
That's crazy.
We're
saving
literally
a lot of power.
We're saving a city of over 1 million inhabitants power. Period.
Yeah.
Because guess what takes more energy to run than a house? Oh, a giant office building.
Yeah.
Like, work
And
from
you're already
home.
running power in your house.
Yeah, work from home is, quite frankly, an amazing way to solve or at least slow climate change.
Yeah, it would help.
Because between
Terrible
transportation,
idea for pilots, though.
no, it's even not terrible for pilots. Once Starlink is up, pilots could work remotely, controlling their planes from their desk at home, because the plane AI controls itself most of the time anyway.
In the words of Mr. T, I ain't getting on no plane that ain't got no pilot.
I'd rather be on a plane with no pilot, quite frankly.
Why?
Because the most dangerous parts of flying are takeoff and landing, and that is the times when the pilot, the human portion, takes control. Because guess what?
That's because the autopilot can't handle the landing conditions.
It can't currently, but why not make it so it's not
AI.
a pilot sitting in the plane, but it's either AI or it's someone sitting at the...
Because if my life is at fucking risk, I'm gonna be a lot I feel a lot better if the pilot's life is at risk as well as mine.
I'd rather the pilot.
What you're saying is we need to program the AI with fear of death.
I'd rather the pilot.
Extremely good point.
I'd rather the pilot be stuck at the airport, watched by multiple people who are all like, "Oh no, you're too tired, you're off," and controlling the plane from the airport. It's close enough that they should have an almost zero lag connection. Like,
I could see no problems with this, like a thunderstorm.
no. Well, you shouldn't be flying in a thunderstorm, period. Land somewhere else, buddy.
Weather kind of happens, man.
No, it doesn't. Weather is a myth. The world is flat, and vaccines don't work.
Apparently. Oh my god.
Man.
Wow. Well, we did see the flattening this week, so that was good.
Yeah.
It's starting. So we've got like a half hour left, don't we?
Yeah.
we need
so
more
we need questions.
We need some-
asked.
we need some
You gotta
questions.
fire up your damn game again. Like, what are you doing? No.
No. Look,
Yes.
I did everything I can.
Yes, you. No, you didn't.
I have played the entirety of Star Citizen now.
No, you have not. No, you have not.
Wow.
You should go wander around us.
All right, fine.
Did we get
See?
more
You
questions?
listen to me. No. No, they're not being cooperative. Those lovely people watching us.
Hey, you. I know you have a question.
Oh boy. But yeah, there was there's some interesting stuff in the monthly report. It's worth a read as always. So you know
Yeah.
all the crap that they're up to.
Did you know that the monthly
muffin man.
report was started by Relay?
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, basically was. They only started doing it after we started collecting everything they said every month and releasing it.
That's not true at all.
No,
Yeah, it
it's
is.
No, it's
No.
not.
It's fake news.
Since when?
not. Fake news. That's like a Trumpish fake news. We covered the monthly report, but we didn't create it.
No, we started tabulating everything they said every month before they started a monthly report.
No.
Yeah.
We've been doing
had
monthly reports.
no we had Shiver collate everything that the devs said every week, and we had a weekly release.
in the like
Don't drag me onto this burning shit.
in the forum. That's not even remotely close to what they're doing. Not
No,
the
because
same
we
thing at
we
all.
did what they were doing too, right? Because the monthly report, at least for the longest time, basically copied what was talked about in. Yeah, it was
Yeah,
what
no,
was
no.
talked
That
about
was
in.
David. That was in the middle. They started off the monthly report with this enormous, like 20-page document
Oh,
every
yeah, you're
month.
right.
And we summarized what they
Man.
said. And then they went to ATV. Basically, they just copy pasted the ATVs into the document
Yeah.
and made the monthly report. And now they've gone back to doing super long ones that they don't cover anywhere else.
Ugh.
We've been
Man.
covering this game for too long, guys. It's been 5 years. We've
Yeah,
forgotten
we-
some parts.
Oh.
Oh man.
Help us.
We
Guns
can't
and
be
Glue
helped. We're
has
beyond
just
it now.
asked,
A question.
when am I getting my Redeemer? How much is the Banu Merchantman going to change from concept?
A lot.
The Banu Merchantman is going to get sizable.
Yes.
Yeah,
got a
it's going to
market
be
inside it.
very large, boy.
Yeah, and I really can't wait to see those two gigantic guns on the front of it.
You know, okay, so Star Citizen: The Lost Decade. Yeah, you know what? I've lost about a decade of my time. But it's also been a really damn fun decade. Like,
To be fair, they're still almost 3 years away from it being a decade.
they are. They're ways away from it being a decade. It's also been incredibly fun. But also, one of the game, like my favorite game right now, is Mountain Blade Bannerlord, and it's early access, and it's taken them 7 years to develop, and it's still buggy as hell. It's still early. There's content missing. There are issues. There are but it's been in development the same amount of time. The difference is CIG have been talking to us the entire time, so we know all of the mistakes that they have made, all of the shit that they have pulled, all of the stuff that they have been like, oh shit, this fucked up. Whereas Bannerlord has basically been like,
Yep. They've been in stealth mode.
until it drops. This isn't loading, is it?
No, I think you probably gotta restart it again.
I just
A
wanted to.
random question asks, a very good question.
Ooh.
How long until news reporter job in the verse, and is a gameplay loop for that even possible?
It's possible, but it's more nebulous than you will want. Than anyone will want. It'll be extremely vague. They're just gonna give us the tools to do it, essentially, and I think it's just a vehicle for streaming stuff, basically.
Basically, yeah.
I think it's going to be two things. There's going to be just a vehicle for streaming things, but I think there will also be a vehicle because they talked a lot about wanting to get individual people's news reports onto screens in the verse. They talked about this a long time ago, but I think that's sort of how news reporters will get paid. If people are watching your report in verse, you will get money for it. Just as news
Which should
reports
be
work now.
entertaining because then people will try and, especially if they're paid for views, then you basically end up with a social media type situation where you're just trying to do the craziest crap possible to get views.
Which is
We're
what's
gonna
gonna
get Star Citizen Logan Paul. Oh no!
Wait.
Oh no!
It's inevitable.
That sounds terrible.
Oh my god. Loading. You're loading, David.
Loading something.
Hey, there's a reclaimer.
That
Sid asks
is.
an interesting question.
What's that?
Ooh.
Do you think there will be places with strict dress codes, like a high-end bar you can't go into with armor and or an undersuit on?
Probably.
Yes.
I think so. They've spent way too much time on clothing not to capitalize it on it.
Here's the thing about Star Citizen. If it exists in real life, it's probably going to be somewhere in Star Citizen. There are bars that you can't go into without, at least a golf shirt.
I do not think my house is going to exist in Star Citizen.
Depends on how good Google's mapping is.
Oh man.
Yeah, what if they just put the Google Earth APK in there?
Yeah, which is
When you
honestly what I
approach her.
think they should do. Come on, more questions. Otherwise, you gotta
The
watch
guy
me
with
try
the
and play this
question
shit.
Asks, at the moment, funding is going amazingly well. Do you think all the trouble caused by the virus will affect it at all?
Yes,
Nope.
Sure.
100%.
Well, I mean, at all is really hard to measure.
So I would say that there are some worries because we know that CIG has invested parts of its money. We don't know where that money has been invested. Hopefully it hasn't been invested in, the American stock market or any stock market really. But I mean, as people lose jobs and can't fund something like Star Citizen, yeah, I'd imagine we could see a reduction in funding.
It's possible. Yeah. So far, though, all rosy on the funding front. They have made almost $15 million this year.
That's a couple dollars.
They're doing okay.
Doing all right, yes. All right, where are you going?
I don't know.
He's not sure. Not sure in the slightest. All right. My question for Jake. What's the first thing you're going to do with the Prowler?
Kill some fools.
That was succinct. I like it.
Yeah, it's got big chunky guns on it. So I'm gonna kill
Yes,
some
it
people.
does. That is quite helpful. Did you fall down?
I mean,
You did.
I got too close, and it
I thought you hated the ship.
does it not like come
No,
down
anytime.
any more than that?
Apparently not right now. Anyway.
That's really bad. This
It
ship is
doesn't like
bad.
Our very own Bryce Arena asks, it's been a while since we had a concept sale. Do you think CIG is holding off because of this pandemic? Do you think it's because of possible bad publicity? That was very hard to say.
Total,
Bad
and people
publicity.
can't afford it.
Yeah.
A third of the U.S. is unemployed.
Yeah.
But they will put one out eventually.
I think
Okay,
it
there we
was
go.
the monthly report they said that they started working on an unannounced ship has gone into grey box.
Yeah, and Paul Jones was also saying that he's worked recently on like 4 or 5 different ships, I think, that they haven't announced yet. All right, what should David do with his freelancer?
It.
I think you should run Widow.
I think you should proclaim in chat how much of a glorious ship it is.
But it's not. Why are there 3 doors? What is this section for? Why is it closed off from this section? What is this section for? Why is it closed off from this section? Like, what is this? Why? This. Why?
So you don't vent your ship.
You don't need 3 of them.
Are you sure?
Yes. No, I didn't. I did not click on that ladder. Just in case
Sure you
anyone-
didn't.
Juco asks, do we know anything of the Calder family investment in the project? And if they have any influence, they just gave another 17 million.
I don't believe there's any influence. It's,
It's the same investors that invested last time.
Yep.
yeah.
In the
Nehkara was
original
saying-
investment, it had stipulations in that said they could invest again at a later date, which we're here. This is the later date.
Props to CIG there on the ladder animation. It's pretty damn good.
Also, as we discussed last week, the fact that people are still investing in Star Citizen right now
Yeah, especially at a time like this.
It's
is good. It's what we want to see.
The only influence they get is they get a representative on the board, which I think is their lawyer. I think that's who it is currently. But, I mean, I think that's like one of 4 or one of 5 people on the board. But, yeah,
Does
well,
anyone
it
know
is
the
ex-
odds for
it is
successfully
except there's
navigating
no
an
way-
asteroid field?
what
Never
are
tell me
the
the
odds
odds.
for what are the odds for what?
Successfully navigating an asteroid field.
At this speed, very high.
This is as fast as I can go.
It's approximately 3,720 to 1.
You just did that calculation on the fly, Jake?
No, C3PO did.
Oh,
We got no more questions. Guys, this is going to be a rough couple weeks without ISC if you don't give us questions.
no, we just watch you fly around the game.
No one wants to watch that.
I do. You want to do a Comrie?
Sure, why not?
You can do an EVA. Yeah, this is a good Comrie. That's totally going to happen to all of us veterans that are getting into the game. We're going to be like, we have to go to a Comrie? I did that in 2000.
Oracle asks, can we rehash questions from previous episodes? Yes.
Absolutely. Sure. I mean, we've been asked
answers change.
Like dozens of times.
Yeah, we've been asked the same questions like a million times. Don't worry about it.
Bryce Arena asks and then states, how excited are you about the Mercury Star Runner? The correct answer is a lot.
Yeah, a lot. A whole lot.
A lot or a lot?
A lot.
A lot.
I don't know that I'm really excited for any ship anymore, to be honest.
There's one I'm really excited for.
What's that?
The Orion.
I'm not even excited for the Orion. It's going to be too damn big.
What about the Endeavour?
I don't want to get excited about things that are a decade away.
Oh, man. Let's play the Can You Remember What That Ship Is For? Can you remember what the Mercury Star Runner is for, David?
Star Runner.
It runs stars. Damn it, Shiver.
Oh, man. Jake's just shaking his head over there. That's great.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, man.
Where can I go?
Anywhere! Go to Microtech.
Where is
I'm still
Microtech?
sticking with the idea. If I ever get a Star Runner, I'm going to name it Freddy.
Well, why don't you use the star map?
Oh shit, how do I do that?
F1 to bring up your Moby Glass.
God, it's been so long.
And then go to the Skyline. Bam.
There it is.
Oh, it's far.
Very. It's far from everything. All right.
Jinx asks a very important question.
What's that?
Was that?
Very, very important. With alcohol consumption increasing and personal hygiene decreasing in these COVID isolation times, how are we maintaining our beards?
Well, we're splitting them right down the middle. Yes, Shiver, how are you maintaining your beard?
I'm going to be told to remove mine as soon as this podcast is over, quite frankly. Cassie is not a fan. Let's just put it that way.
I'm growing out my top beard.
Your top beard. Wow,
Yeah.
that's something.
Can
That
I
could be
just
interpreted in
can I
multiple
bring
ways.
some real world into this for a second?
No.
No.
Okay.
What a disgusting thought.
All right.
Bryce Arena says, I haven't shaved since I was told to work from home. Sounds appropriate.
Look, every single time I shave, I start here and I go like this, and then I'm like, what if I just kept it like this? And then I'm like, no, because I gotta go to work. And this time I was like, it doesn't even matter. So I'm gonna.
See, if I had that beard, I'd only shave like half of my face.
What do you think's gonna happen first? This podcast ends, or I reach Microtech?
I'm about 100% certain we're going to get to the end of the podcast before you get to Microtech.
Isn't that fun? We had 15 minutes left when I hit go to Microtech. What a joyous game.
It's taking way too long.
This is so much fun. Are you guys enjoying the travel time?
I'm hoping you get interdicted.
Sid asks, your HUD currently tells you the composition of the atmosphere, but doesn't tell you if it's breathable or deadly. Do you think they will add the functionality eventually?
Oh yeah.
No, you need to figure it out yourself. This is
You have to own the data that tells you that that is a thing.
you yourself
With
have to
sensors
be
capable.
no, you yourself have to be competent enough in molecular biology to know if you can breathe the atmosphere.
Yeah, can we breathe an argon atmosphere that has 20% oxygen?
I don't know. Look,
Do you know the answer, Shiver? Because I don't.
you know what's immersive? Having to skin every animal in Red Dead 2. You know what's beyond immersive so as to be asinine? 20-minute travel times from one planet to another.
Absolutely. Don't worry, David. We all agree with you.
No. Magpie says that they love the travel time.
I'm only interested in the atmosphere if it contains high concentrations of methane, carbon monoxide, and fluorine.
So Earth?
Happy First Contact Day, by the way, from Japan.
It is First Contact Day.
Is it?
Yeah.
Happy
All
first
right.
contact.
Here it is.
Oh my.
Right, you're living
Speaking
in the
of-
future.
Yeah, it's April 5th.
Speaking of, I'm approaching the end of my rewatch of DS9.
Yes.
And partway through, like a third of the way through season 7.
Has the Cardassian Revolution begun?
No.
Okay.
Spoilers.
Well, Damaris started to get really drunk all the time.
Yeah, that happens.
The Freelancer's Quantum Drive asks a question I know the answer to. I
What's
vaguely
that?
remember a ship with Pegasus in its name. What was that and what role was it?
I know what it was. I know exactly what it was.
I remember.
It's
I
a
remember.
Pegasus carrier.
There's one more word in there.
Escort carrier?
Escort carrier. Yeah.
Escort carrier.
And it was gorgeous.
It was gorgeous. We only ever saw like this super basic drawing of it.
Is that the one that should have been backwards?
No, that's the
No, that's
That's the Genesis.
Right, Genesis
Yeah.
Starliner. Yes, you're right.
That's the one that looks like a Ferengi Marauder.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, looks like I'm making it to Microtech before the end of the podcast.
Oh, damn it. It only took like 6 minutes instead of 15.
Yeah.
By the way, I only think that's because they sped up the quantum times recently. Because it used to actually be 15 minutes to get anywhere, or even longer. All right, where are you going?
Magpie, if you haven't watched Deep Space Nine, just stop watching this show and go watch that television program.
It's great.
It's the best Star Trek there ever was.
And I agree. I'm not sure Shiver agrees, though.
I'm TNG all the way, but DS9 was fantastic. I love it. You can't compare the two though because they're very different. You know, it's like comparing an apple and a pear.
Well, you can compare them. They're both fruit.
They're both Star Trek.
Yeah. No,
Star Trek.
TNG is more episodic and is more optimistic.
Yeah.
DS9 is darker and focuses much more on having.
I really like optimism. Like I'm all about optimism.
I enjoyed Enterprise as well.
Enterprise was good, and I have no idea why this happened, but I really didn't like Enterprise that much when I watched it on TV back in the day, to the point where I actually stopped watching it. But I recently, a couple years ago, watched it on streaming, and I liked it way, way more. I don't know why that is, but on streaming it works.
Because you're not
Discovery
waiting.
Season 3 coming soon as well.
Discovery Season 3, yeah. And Enterprise was, or not Enterprise, Picard was awesome. Can't wait for Season 2 of Picard.
There's rumour they're going to film Season 2 and Season 3 of Picard back to back.
Which would make a lot of sense, given that Patrick Stewart is not young.
Magpie, just please watch Deep Space Nine. Much like all other Star Treks, literally all of them, the first season is rough.
Yep.
And then it gets its footing in the middle of season 2, and then just doesn't stop.
It's good.
It's the only Star Trek that has a true overarching storyline beginning to end. Because literally the prophets.
Voyager does too.
Enterprise does.
It does, but it doesn't. That's just like a framework.
Oh, beginning to end.
I would say.
New Babbage is pretty.
New Babbage is very pretty. Really looking forward to 3-9 when we can actually explore that sucker.
Yes.
But
3-9.
Yeah, which is coming soon, hopefully. Sargareth, is this the Cabbage City?
Yeah, watch Deep Space Nine. If you want like a really good taste of Deep Space Nine without like full commitment, Under the Pale Moonlight is probably the best Deep Space Nine episode, I would say.
Yeah, it features a lot more. A lot more interesting moral choices in DS9 than in TNG. That are not easy or black and white.
Yeah. And then also the 2-part episode. Duet is also very good. First one. Deep Space Nine is just great. You should just watch the whole thing. But
I'm trying to remember what Duet is. Duet.
It's it's the.
Is that the one where Rom's on sick leave?
Yes, I believe so.
Oh yeah.
Look, guys, I'm a professional pilot, okay?
I know. We never doubted you for a moment.
No, it's not actually.
Thank you, Sid Vicious.
It's the episode where
He left the ship on.
Where Kira accuses one of the Cardassian passengers of it's Maritza. The Cardassian passengers has like this illness, and the only way you could have gotten the illness is if you were in like a super brutal labor camp and you worked there at the time.
Colin Moritz.
Yeah, Colin Moritz. It's really good.
How's it going there, David?
It's going great.
You meant
Did
to
you
get
guys?
back in your ship though, so.
Did you guys not see my amazing flying?
Oh, we sure did.
But Magpie,
spectacular.
there's a 2-part episode. I think it's either in season 3 or 4, where they go back to Earth. The entire episode takes place on Earth. The entire 2-part series, and it's about essentially what happens when you give an admiral in Starfleet a little bit too much power.
So the crashing is not me.
That was really good.
My autopilot is apparently engaged. I'm not doing anything. Okay, there we
So
go.
that's why the flying was good.
Also, for those who like science fiction television, if you go on sci-fi.com or download their app, all of Battlestar Galactica is free.
Look, okay, the autopilot is engaged and it is crashing me into shit. It is not me, it's the autopilot that is engaging and ramming me into things.
If my time is correct, there's only 2 minutes left.
There is only 2 minutes left. So thank you for joining us on this very terrible episode of Earth.
It was terribly awesome.
That being said, this is not out of the ordinary for us. We make dumb jokes about David's face and talk about Deep Space Nine for 20 minutes. That's essentially the Relay Station in a nutshell.
Beautiful job there, David.
If you enjoyed the show, please consider hitting the follow and/or subscribe button. If you hit the
Hey, I
subscribe
figured we
button,
should go out with a bang, okay?
you'll get a picture of David's face for $5 a month that you can use anywhere on the twitch.tv website. Also, please join us at discord.gg/relaysc. Hang out with us when we talk about space and Star Citizen and other random stuff.
Yeah.
We also have spoiler channels for Star Wars, Star Trek, and Marvel. The Star Wars one nobody's active in because for some reason none of you are watching Clone Wars, which is the best Star Wars. It's amazing.
Because who has time for that right now? Bannerlord is out.
Literally everyone has time to watch Clone Wars right now.
Oh god.
And it's so good. Also, Magpie, what about Pokemon?
Oh man.
Do I have a spoiler channel for Pokemon? Is that what you're asking?
Jake, what are you doing?
No. Okay, in 30 minutes, please go to twitch.tv/theastropub. I am joined by the esteemed Salty Mike and Paul Golden Showers Shelley on the captain's table. And that should be a good time.
Oh boy.
Again, that's twitch.tv/theastropub.
Yes,
come
go
hang out.
watch. It's a great show.
It'll
Shiver?
be fun.
Monday, 11:30 p.m. Another special episode of Vampire the Masquerade.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
VTM. Did you know there's one of my coworkers wanted to played a campaign of Vampire the Masquerade where the entire party wanted to just do combat? Doesn't that sound like a good time?
All right, guys.
You've
thanks.
managed to
Have
horrify
a good
Shiver.
evening. Goodbye.
Thank you so
Bye,
much
everybody.
for coming out.
Stay
Have
safe.
a good
stay
week.
Inside,
Stay
wash
safe.
your hands. Wash your feet.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
stay inside.
Watch yourself. Stay home.
Yeah, don't go out.
Goodbye.
Play some games. Bye
Bye.
guys.